Kenya and the United Kingdom have today agreed to enhance the UK-Kenya Security Compact, which intends to guide cooperation in addressing the emerging national and regional global security threats. The compact signed arguments the existing strategic partnership between the two countries. According to Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, the scope of the compact will extend the war against terrorism, enhancement of aviation and maritime security, as well as mutual support in investigation and prosecution of terror-related cases, particularly specialized through courts. Here are the details.
The Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki and his UK Security Minister counterpart Tom Tugendhat have today signed new agreements that will boost cooperation on security between the two nations. According to Kindiki, the arrangement, which was initiated in 2015, now has new components to help the two states fight terrorism, transnational organized crime, and illicit financial flows.
This arrangement began sometimes back in 2015, was refreshed in 2018, and we've just signed off a new phase to allow Kenya and the United Kingdom to continue collaborating in the fight against terrorism, in the fight against cybercrime, in the fight against organized transboundary crime, including, but not limited to, trafficking in persons, and also illicit financial flows, and a wide array of cooperation to ensure that our criminal justice system is able to help the country to be stable and safe.
Tugendhat, on his part, said the agreement is about looking at the challenges facing both Kenya and UK and come up with better solutions that will benefit the citizens.
And so working together is the only way to secure the British people, just as it's the only way to secure the Kenyan people. So this partnership, building on a long and deep history of friendship, is exactly what we need to be doing together. And I'm very proud to have a friend in Professor Kindiki, who is showing the leadership in fighting money laundering, corruption, terrorism, and state threats, all together and all united.
Kindiki further stated that the two governments have signed a letter of intent for cooperation in information sharing in efforts to boost maritime security. He pointed out that going forward, teams from the two countries will be finalizing on the action plans towards the implementation of intelligence sharing on matters maritime security and learning from both countries.
We have also signed a letter of intent for cooperation between Kenya and the United Kingdom in information sharing with regard to maritime security. And therefore, going forward, our teams will be finalizing on the action plan so that our two countries can collaborate in enhancing maritime security by sharing information and learning from the experiences of each other.
In 2013, former President Uhuru Kenyatta and former UK Prime Minister David Cameron made a long-standing partnership between the two countries through the announcement of the two mutually beneficial security agreements. Both countries committed to a new defense cooperation agreement, which was subject to final ratification in both parliaments. Areas of enhanced cooperation would include the UK and Kenya working together to open a new center to provide technical training to deal with improvised explosive devices. The agreement highlighted the importance of working with communities to address the underlying causes of conflict and the development of an integrated cross-government approach on tackling insecurity.